beef entrepreneurship production, and I show cattle and raise doing it, and my family has done it for a while, and I just thought it would be cool to carry on the tradition and keep doing it. Don't be afraid of how many people are doing it and how many people raise cattle and show cattle. You can go above and beyond and do as good as you are willing to do and as much work as you put in.
Well, my SAE is raising show pigs. So I breed the sows and have pigs in January for the Butler County Fair. I kind of always liked pigs, so I just started raising them myself after the fair one year. I decided to do it. I never let up on anything, just keep working for it. It'll take you a while, but you can get there at some point.
My SAE is I work at Brubaker Grain down in Collinsville. A lot of you might know that. And I do feed mill work. I dump trucks, load grain trucks all day, about 3 to 5 every day after school and on Saturdays. We've done a lot of work with Brewbakers. We got feed from them, and we dumped a lot of grain there in the past. So we've known them for a while. And one day we walked in, we said, "Can I get a job?" And I got the job application, and I filled it out, went through all the work, and I started there December 28th, 2016. Advice to you is don't work as hard as you can and give them good work ethic, and always be on time. Be a little bit early is always a great thing, and just treat everyone good.
So my SAE is landscaping, and I had started out working for this guy that lives across the street from me. I was mowing and doing all his yard work and stuff, and then once in a while I'd go and do some of his houses that he owned because he's a realtor. And then last summer I had stepped up to a bigger job and went to work at Luther Landscaping down in Hamilton, and that worked out really well over the summer, except the drive was just a little long. So I mean, the boss was good and everything, and it was good work. It was a good experience for me, and I think that went over real well. And I plan to improve my SAE this next summer by going out and starting my own landscape business, which I think will hopefully turn out really well. I would tell them to don't go out and start your own business to begin with. I'd go and work for another business to begin with to get your experience in, make sure that that's what you want to do before you go out and buy all this equipment and get clients and all this other stuff.
For my SAE, I grow like different vegetables in my garden. I grow tomatoes, and I grow peas and corn, and I grow potatoes. I experimented with some watermelon this year. They didn't do very well, but they did okay. Well, my older brother Patrick, he started the garden when he was probably like 11, but then when he went to college, we needed somebody else to start work with the garden. I'm like, well, I can do this for my SAE. And so I get a lot of help from him learning how to plant the garden and how to take care of different vegetables and everything. So now it's my job to do the garden until I go to college. Well, make sure you have enough land, and it takes probably, depending on what the season it is, in planting season, you need to be out there like every day, either planting or watering or just or hoeing or whatever, just because you need to keep the weeds down. But then in like fall, like late fall, you can be out there like 10 minutes a day just picking tomatoes or whatever. So it's not a huge time investment, other than at the very beginning it does take a little bit of time every day.
I work at Miami Equestrian Center. Basically I clean stalls and work with horses a little bit. Back in August I went to the stables and asked the manager there if I could have a job. Was how it turned out. Don't be afraid to go out and ask. Just go and get what you want done.
So I raise market hogs, and basically what we do is me and my dad go around in the spring and buy them off of breeders, and then we work with them all summer to raise them. We feed them and train them to walk, and then we show them at the county and state fair, and then when that's all done we sell. I started when I was pretty young, in like 3rd grade, but Me and Dad just got things organized to have the correct facility to house the animals, and then we just asked around to other people for tips on how to start, and we went from there. It's a lot of hard work at first if you're not used to doing it on a day-to-day basis, so the best advice that I could probably give to someone who wanted to start in the market hog business would to persevere and have confidence.
So for my SAE, I groom dogs with my sister at her groom shop. I started this because I started working there when I started high school, and Mr. D just gave me the idea to turn that into an SAE so I can get my state degree. Do it because you want to, don't just do it because you think you need to.